Well, we've got an interesting one from Kai. Kai's 16 and he's asking our advice because in his family, it is tradition for the father to take the boys to a brothel to lose their virginity as a rite of passage. And he doesn't feel right about it. He doesn't feel comfortable about it. He's learnt a bit about what happens in that industry and he's asking our help. How does he tell his dad? He just doesn't want to do this.
Well, this one really got me thinking of a client I had a few years ago who grew up in a different country, not in Canada. And he talked about his father doing this with him. So he grew up watching his father use prostitutes and watch porn and had already been exposed to it. And his dad took him to a brothel to, quote, make a man out of him. And he didn't enjoy it. It was quite traumatic for him, actually. It was scary. It was awkward. It was very unpleasant. And then when I met him years later, he had a sex and porn addiction that had evolved out of that and had continued for many decades in his life. And after we worked together, he got sober. It seems like there's some cultural beliefs here about, and you see this in sort of these macho cultures of make a man out of you, and it's some kind of rite of passage, and you know, it's really none of these things. I have to challenge those cultural beliefs because what you're doing is paying for the continued ongoing exploitation and degradation of another person, which is the prostituted woman who is being coerced or forced or pressured or trafficked into engaging in unwanted sex with unattractive men, and there's nothing good about that. It teaches so many bad things to this young man about women are sex objects to be used for male sexual gratification. Sex is transactional. Sex is something you can buy or pay for. The feelings of the other person are not important. There's no empathy or consent considered in this. It's implied that by paying money you're obtaining consent, but that's not how consent works. It's just so undesirable on so many levels. I could say a lot more, but I don't think this is a good idea, to say the least. And if this person sees this video, you have the right to stand up and obviously say, I'm not interested in doing that. And who cares what people tell you or call you or whatever names they call you. Your integrity is more important than that. And if you feel this is wrong, then stand up for what you believe and walk into your integrity and stand in that integrity.